We're back!
Ah, Jesus Christ.
We're back! It's 2023 now!
It is actually 2023.
2023 will mark our 15th year as a group.
Oh my God, will it?
Yeah, in late May, that'll be our 15th anniversary.
Oh, that's really cool.
It is, isn't it? But before we get to that, we are going to talk about Season 1 again.
Oh yeah. So, for those wondering, Season 3 is coming. But we got a couple of things that we got to do first. We got some.
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking about Kai, which, I mean, that's kind of how Kai began when they announced Dragon Ball Z Kai. It was like, oh, okay, they're cutting out all the filler. That's familiar. Interesting project to do that. And we got a couple of comments and messages asking, like, are you going to do a Kai Abridged? And it's like, what? Are you I think he might be dumb. but then we were like, no, but what if we did?
Yeah, we started throwing around like, what would happen if we literally just cut everything down? And then we ended up coming up with the Kais, which, funny enough, these are kind of prototypes for the X Minutes videos I'm doing in a way.
I still look behind the curtain. I still subject that we should have called those abridged. But
yeah, I know. This one wanted to call things like the Demon Slayer, like, I think it was with the Demon Slayer one. You saw that, I was like, why aren't we just calling these abridged?
For real. Like, it fits. I mean, I guess the reason that we opted not to was because it doesn't technically fit with what we have already labeled as abridged.
Yeah.
I still disagree. I still think it would have been a good idea. Anyway, this is an abridged of our abridged series.
Yeah. And funny enough, before we can even get started, I'm already going to pause.
Oh, well, here we are.
I hate the fact that this is such a small, minor thing, but I know some people out there are going to also see this and wonder what the fuck. Dragon Ball Z, Drag Dash, Unball GT. Why didn't I just make it a new line? It bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
Well, answer it. Why didn't you?
I don't know, and I'm angry. I don't know why I didn't just make it a new line. I should have.
You're on notice, early 2010s, Kaiser. You're on notice. And just a little backstory for me. We premiered this at a convention. You weren't there, but yeah. I was. I was at a very small convention in South Dakota.
Oh.
And it's where I got to meet Chris Ayres for the first time. Wonderful man. At the time, like, this is just when he started playing Frieza. And he was like, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to watch what you guys make. and I was just like, I understand, dude. Like, don't worry about it. You don't have to. But you know, he's an absolute sweetheart. He is missed insanely dearly.
Yeah.
And then a couple of years later, I met him the next year I met him at the same convention, and he was like, oh no, I watched it because he talked to Sabbath at that point. And it's like, oh, it's hysterical. I love what you guys are doing. Oh. Yeah, it's that guy. But whenever this video, like whenever I, go back and watch it, I always remember him. And yeah, it's a very special moment. Now let's watch us tear apart our own shit, because this allowed us to get very meta and just like rip ourselves apart, kind of.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a parody
official release support Akira Toriyama.
I love the fact that is blown the fuck out, and we kept it that way.
Yep.
I'm an alien.
Am I an alien?
Probably. Where's my brother?
I don't know.
Then you're useless to me.
It's also really funny that in this entire video, this is like season 1, but we're using the Dragon box footage.
Yeah, and we're using Dragon Soul. It's a slapper of an opening.
Oh, I love Dragon Soul. Mm-hmm. I also can't remember if this is the first thing I used the Dragon box footage for or not. It may not have been. I think we might have been into season 2 when we
were in season 2 when we were doing this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a kid.
I'm socially awkward.
He's adorable.
Boom!
I'm here for my brother.
That would come back later.
Yes.
Dun dun dun. Ba 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 ba.
I'm taking your son.
No, you're not. He took my son.
I'm here to help you.
Aren't we enemies?
Nobody watched Dragon Ball.
Let's go.
Are you a Yoshi?
Hells yeah.
Give me back my son. Gross.
That's me playing Phil Ken's 7.
Yeah. Luckily, and I'm really happy about this, that I'm 95% sure that is the exact same file that the same graphic I used in the original episode. I was able to just bring it back over.
Yeah.
Piccolo, get him!
Macon Sapalapagon!
Double kill.
Unreal
Now
Tournament.
I am the dead. Blech.
Or was it Quake?
Goku's dead.
It was Quake.
Now let's go to Earth. Oh no! More Saiyans!
I'm taking Gohan.
Hi, maggots. I'm training you. I'm terrifying and a potential rapist.
Yeesh.
I'll never say it flat out.
Done.
Okay, that bois?
Yeah.
Do you remember what we were referencing with that? It was those old G.I. Joe parodies.
Oh my god, it was,
Yeah.
from Fensler.
I can't remember. This was like the mid to late aughts.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It was really viral, and we like laughed our asses off just watching through those ones.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino, but your ass got sacked. Yeah, no, that was the one.
Nice catch, Blanco Nino. But too bad your ass got sacked.
Early parody shit, and fucking loved it. All right.
Who are you?
I'm King Kai. You now know the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb. F*** off, shut up, Bojack.
12 months
Bye,
have
King
passed.
Kai.
Let's go fight Saiyans.
Oh god, it's the Saiyans!
Hi.
Yamcha's here! Yamcha's dead!
Nappa, get him.
I
I
am
love that.
hilarious and you will quote everything I say.
Dad, get him!
I'm the only serious character in this show. That is the joke.
And goodbye, everybody.
God, everyone's dead!
Hilariously derailing one-liner.
Nappa was very easy to write for this.
Yep.
9,000.
Vegeta, why?
Because I'm a monkey.
Kaioken!
Oh no, I'm not a monkey. Oh no.
The voice shifting.
Destructo Disc.
The fuck?
No. Leaving now.
And we'll never see him again.
They'll see me next episode.
And I'm a ghost. Or am I?
Inception.
Hi, Martin.
How many subscribers?
More than it's worth.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that was a real. I always forget how fast that first Kai goes by. How
Oh,
short it
it's-
actually is.
It's immensely fast. I mean, what is it, like 2 minutes long? Not even?
Yeah. For what it's worth, as they went on, they got longer because we just kept seeing things that, like, we kept remembering things like, we have to touch this, we have to touch on that.
They got longer because, well, yeah, we have to touch on some things, but they also got longer because the amount of material that went into them was, like, there was so much more. Literally, for us, season 2 was twice as long as season 1, and season 3 was three times as long as season 1.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. I am honestly happy that we got to expand on them a little bit more, if only because for one video, it's fine for it to be so fast, so quick, so over so quickly. But as we had more things we had to cover, we had to structure them a little bit better. So it's like, okay, it can't just be that speed all the way through. Otherwise, one, it just becomes kind of repetitive, and two, you're exhausted by the end.
Yeah, which is immediately noticeable when we open up on Kai 2, which is a lot slower paced, but I mean, we still skip the lion's share of Namek.
Yeah, it's 6 minutes long instead of 2, but I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that ends up getting.
A part of me believes that like one of the first things we wrote for Kai 1 was Yamcha's here! Yamcha's dead!
Yeah, I think it was. Honestly, if we were doing season 1 after everything we'd done in season 3, it's very possible that the actual scene would have been somewhat closer to that. I always look back on that and it's like, you know what? Don't even have the build up for Yamcha. Have Yamcha show up and like, hey, it's Yamcha, boom, and then literally have him grabbed immediately. Don't do the
Hey
build up.
guys, I'm here!
Yeah, I think honestly, that would have, like, playing up just how unfortunate Yamcha is treated in the show.
He really is treated so unfortunately, and I wonder if it was like a meme by the time, but like, do you remember the pre-tournament in Super? When he was like, man, I wonder when they're gonna ask me to join, and everybody was just ignoring him.
Yeah, no, Yamcha being kind of the punching bag did become a meme in Japan. I mean, for God's sakes, the crater pose is a meme in Japan.
But let's move on to Kai 2 right now.
Woo.
This is a parody. Buy the fucking show.
Okay. Immediately slower paced. He.
Let's go to space! Dragon Soul! Going to Namek!
Is that Namek?
No!
Is that Namek?
No!
Is that Namek?
Oh yeah! This place is boring!
Is that a sand pod?
We're all gonna die! I'm on Namek now!
The dichotomy of
Bye,
Krillin.
Qui. Bye, Qui.
Hello, I'm Space Napoleon. Give me the thing.
No.
Give me the thing.
No.
Kill his kid.
That's right. We decided throughout this just to never say the word Dragon Ball, just say the thing.
Yeah, it's always the thing, do the thing with the thing, but the thing.
Give me the thing.
Here.
Good. Kill him.
But the thing!
Other kid.
Whack!
What the space,
space
fuck?
fuck.
We're in the clear! We're all gonna die!
Use your solar flare!
Oh, I do know that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit hard to...
I'll find it.
We're in the clear!
There I
we
am.
go.
So that was from Youmacon 2010.
Yep. You just straight up did the sweet transvestite.
I just did a Frankenfurter for our first 18 plus panel. I'm like, you know what? This works out.
Hello, everybody. I believe we wanted to open this up with some Q&A.
And then I went around doing the Q&A stuff with that microphone, and it actually reminds me of one of my favorite stories, actually. Taka's gonna hate me. Anyway, in Youmacon 2009, we were doing our first panel, and this was Taka's first time up in front of a bunch of people, and we were doing our first autograph signing after this, a meet and greet. And this cute young woman walked up, and she's like, I think you're really, 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 really cute. He's like, ha, thank you. And then he starts to sign stuff, and then she goes, I'm 18. He just signs so red in the face. And I told that story on this panel. Didn't really think about it too much. And then he took the microphone to go out to the audience. The first person he walks up to is a cute young woman. He's like, okay, you got a question? Well, first of all, I'm 19 now. He just drops the microphone and runs out of the panel room. That is one of my favorite convention memories of all time.
Oh, I hope she took it in good stride.
She seemed to.
Yeah, she did not. Honestly, I'm not as awkward as it was. We've all done awkward stuff. We've all been there. And we didn't try to point it out. We would never want to shame her.
Absolutely not.
And it's a very funny story.
I think it is an adorable and funny story. And whoever you are, if you're out there, if you're watching this, we love you and thank you so much. You have you have put a beacon in my life with that story.
Truly, it is hilarious. And again, don't feel embarrassed, not even the smallest bit. It is something we can all laugh at, I think, in retrospect.
Also, I pulled that off surprisingly well.
Honestly, I was impressed.
Yeah. I remember Gon, he was like, oh, Jesus Christ.
That's because Gon is painfully straight.
He is uncomfortably straight.
Yeah. I always Gon Xingba, voice of Ten Shinhan, also used to make an avatar of the Abridged series back in the day that I helped
Android 17 as well.
Android
King
17.
Yemma.
Yeah. Jace. Really great guy. I want to lead off. Spectacular guy. Mm-hmm. But I've always said this about you because back in the day, it was kind of the four of us up at the top of stuff before he kind of had to go off and do his own thing. I always said that, you were comfortably straight. Gon was painfully straight. And then Taka was straight, question mark.
Huh? Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Double bits! Sup, Chubbs Mackenzie? Any last words before I kill you? I have a thick, meaty vagina.
No.
We're alive!
But they have the thing!
We have a thing.
My name is
Little Green!
My parents
Borderlands
are dead.
there.
Yeah, so that is a Borderlands joke immediately followed by a Borderlands 2 joke, immediately followed by a Batman meme from a comic that was originally an Elseworlds comic about Batman versus Superman.
Dodoria's dead? Vegeta, get him!
I remember one of the things we wanted to do is just only have Zarbon, but then it just didn't work out later in the script.
Do anything for this entire trip. Good.
So
Poor Bulma.
The funny thing about this is, when we were writing it out, we didn't have much for Bulma at all. So we kind of just wrote her out early on, like, okay, there isn't much for Bulma to do here, so
She really doesn't do anything on Namek.
She should not have been on Namek. I actually maintain that while it was really cute that they were trying to call back to like old Dragon Ball with her, Krillin, and Gohan.
She had no place as soon as they got there. I mean, like, they could have maybe figured something out with her, but Toriyama just didn't.
Yeah, she does not contribute to the story, and in fact, I've said this before, Bulma on Namek, I think, is actually a big contribution to why a lot of the American fan base thinks she's kind of a bitch. Because if you watch original Dragon Ball, she's an actual character who's actively involved in things. Here, she has nothing to do and just complains most of the time. And honestly, I get why she complains most of the time.
I don't blame her. She's in a really shitty circumstance. So, like, the Bulma, do not do anything for this entire trip.
But there was a joke that I kind of wanted to make because there's also a thing in the industry where certain characters, unless they are relevant to the story, will not actively not be given a line. So they don't have to pay the voice actors. They will try and be like, okay, does this character need to be here? Do they need to say anything? No? Okay, no lines. So if you're ever watching an animated series and a character is in the background but does not have any lines, not even a sound, they don't even make a sound, and it seems maybe even a little awkward that, they didn't say anything or make a noise, it is almost certain that they were trying to cut down on the budget and not bring the voice actor in. It's one of the reasons in Steven Universe, at one point they bring back a fusion. It's, I forget her name. It's the fusion between Garnet and Amethyst. And she was played by Nicki Minaj.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And so she comes back at one point, does not have a line, no dialogue at all, because they did not want to have to pay Nicki Minaj again.
I wonder if they could have pulled like a South Park with Isaac Hayes and just snipped up her previous lines and just melded something together.
Guess what?
Did they do that?
No.
Oh.
Because you'd still have to pay them.
I guess, you'd have to use royalties for their voice.
Yep. You have to, like, they literally make a joke about it in an episode of Steven Universe where they use a clip of her, and then, because one of the characters is literally breaking the fourth wall, she looks off screen, do we still have to pay her for that? Okay. Yeah, so there's a part of me that almost wishes Bulma had a line at the end.
Ha! Pay me!
Yeah. Well, that's something they actually did in American Dad with Haley. At the very end, she's like, ha! I have a line in this episode. Pay me, fuckers!
I also like the way you've paused these. We get a look into how you did the transition. You did a big blur and then a screen wipe.
Yeah, actually, that's actually a slide. Yeah, a slide.
Slide.
Yeah, slide transition. Yeah.
Found me a thing. Time to get more things. Hey, it's the gay one.
Maybe I'm gay, or maybe stereotypes are bullshit.
Pussy!
Oh no!
I love that guy.
So who are you?
I am Guru.
Oh, okay, well.
But you can call me Super Mega Ultra Alpha Omega Hyper Turbo.
Just take the thing. He'll be at this for a while. Grab all the things!
I got a thing! Where's Gohan?
Just Vegeta laughing as he's so happy for a while.
Oh, no, seriously, where's Gohan?
Holding that scream as Krillin for that long was hard.
Yeah,
You probably still had to stretch it.
I probably still had to stretch it a little bit. A lot of your longer screams are sometimes just cut together with a little bit of mesh.
Yeah.
Still got his thing.
I'm very sad.
Rip Flash player.
Yeah, the Flash player's gone.
Adobe killed our joke.
Yeah, I'm sad that this joke no longer works. This used to be a thing that would happen with the YouTube player every once in a while. Then I think it's a JavaScript player now. Whatever. But yeah, so no more Flash player. This joke doesn't work anymore. Damn you, YouTube, and damn you, Adobe.
Flash was a good program, man.
Honestly,
I miss Flash games sometimes.
I do too.
Yeah.
Really screwed over Newgrounds.
Really did.
Zarbon's dead!
Zarbon's dead.
Call the Ginus.
Okay.
Okay.
What is today?
Bigger, longer, and uncut, Guru. Oh, hello.
Why am I here?
Why am I here?
Power up.
Will this actually matter?
Probably not.
Hey guys, you remind me of some assholes I'm gonna kill!
Okay, first of all, I love that line.
Will this or some assholes I'm gonna kill?
No, yeah. The interesting thing.
You ordered a second coffee? No judgment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought not.
He didn't order me a second coffee.
You didn't ask.
How dare you didn't order Tyler a coffee? Man.
So,
But yeah.
I realized we don't make a lot of jokes about ourselves in these.
No, we saved that for Abridgimon.
Oh my God. Oh, maybe we should cover Abridgimon one of these days.
Maybe.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we like in that moment I realized we never even made a joke necessarily about the I am an adult. Or a lot of the running jokes that we did in the show.
I need an adult, I am an adult thing probably wouldn't have it worked in the format that it was. I don't know how you can truncate it and still make it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's sort of funny. Not that I don't love, honestly, these were just fun ways to make really quick and dumb jokes about this arc. It wasn't even so much about making fun of ourselves. But looking back on it, yeah, there are times I'm like, I wonder if we could have actually made more jokes about us and our show in these.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Guru giving himself a super long title for absolutely no reasons is a bit of a meta joke.
And the maybe stereotypes of bullshit. But yeah. So, sorry, I was just thinking about that. That's all.
Now the Ginyus are coming. Right now!
There's no time for that, because the Ginyus are coming! Okay, what? Right now!
Ginyus!
Now down.
Very cool. And together we are...
Hey guys,
I loved that.
made it.
Goku ship killed the Ginyus! And he's out of commission. What are the odds?
Okay.
What are the odds?
So, funny thing about that joke, this actually kind of ties back into Grant.
Mm-hmm.
So, way back in the day, there was this forum, Box of Danger.
Yeah.
The Box of Danger forum.
Dangerous box.
Fucking Grant, this was before Grant was working with us. I think I'm 95% sure this was Grant who made this post. Grant used to think this sucked. He's been on record as that.
He's been on record saying that he's a big critic and that working with us was I think he made the joke about selling out or selling his soul.
Let's first give a warm welcome to our newest member, Devimon.
Nice to be here, guys. I'm just glad I realized having money was more important than having an opinion.
Amen.
I like him. Put him on a shirt.
Yeah, I mean, Grant's cool, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Grant is 100% really cool. Grant and Kieran, love them. And they used to be very big critics of our show. And one of the things that he particularly didn't like was our Goku. He just flat out thought he wasn't very funny or well used. And honestly, in the first season, he's not the funniest character there. I actually really like what we do with him in season 2 and season 3 a lot more because we started to play a little bit more into the innocence angle on him instead of just kind of being a dumb asshole.
His more goofy sort of nature rather than stupidity.
Yeah. And he genuinely becomes one of my favorite characters as the show goes on. So, but they were talking about, he literally said, part of me just kind of would love if his ship just crashes when he gets to Namek and he dies. And
so that's a take on that, just crush the Ginyus.
There was a part of me that kept that in mind and was like, that would be sort of funny, but also literally impossible because the rest of the arc cannot happen without Goku.
Yeah.
But that was always in the back of my mind of how would we do that? How would that turn out? And so when we got here, there was a part of me that was like, the part where his ship crashes. What if he just crashes into the Ginyus?
Yeah, because we were thinking about okay, how are we going to cover all the Ginyus? Why don't we just have Goku's ship crush him? Yeah. That's it.
And so, hey, Grant, you kind of got your wish.
Unfortunately, Goku lived this time.
Put him in the pod.
I wonder if this will become a trend.
Yeah.
Where's Frieza? Frieza!
That's not funny! It's never been funny! It's never gonna be funny!
Put on these clothes. I'm a nap.
Sorry, I have to point this out.
Go on.
That's not funny. It's never been funny. It's never going to be funny. Was actually parodied in an official Sonic comic.
Was it?
Yes. I think he called Sonic calls Robotnik.
Was it one of the Archie ones?
No, one of the IDWs.
Ah.
And when the writer was asked about it, hey, was this a reference to DBZA? He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm so fucking psyched about that.
As a furry, that's got to ring true in your heart somewhere that you got referenced in Sonic. Somewhere down in the furry cockles of your tiger heart.
Hey, go on, I found the things. Want to do the thing?
Sure, but when did Dende get here?
Hey.
Hey. I love the haze.
Yeah.
Go back! Yeah! Now bring up the dynamic! Oh!
Oh, hi. Sup? Want to see something cool?
Yeah, why not?
I want to point out, so there are a lot of visual jokes in this that are not in the script. When we were going through this, we wrote it without even thinking about how the visuals would work out most of the time. And
we just assumed you'd do it.
Yeah, I was basically thrown in to figure out a way to make these dumb jokes work. So the whole panning up and down thing, not in the script. Really, really happy. Because every once in a while, when I'm editing something and I find like, wait a second, I can do this in a way not unplanned that is so much better than what I had in my head in the script. And that was one of them.
And for our last wish, you'll give me immortality or I'll murder his parents!
Joke's
on you.
Wait, am I immortal?
I don't know. Let's see.
He's pissed.
I'm not afraid of you.
How about now?
Horny.
So yeah, that is a reference, obviously, the
one-ups.
And honestly, like, that edit, I thought was going to be really difficult. Thank God it, like, repeats over and over. That made it way easier. Also, editing that gave my eyes the worst strain.
Oh, God, I can only imagine, because you're going through, like...
bit by bit and having to watch it, like, change color over and over.
All right, who's next?
Sorry.
The middle finger.
Could you go back just a sec? So this is another one of those jokes that this wasn't in the script. Him holding up his middle finger. I had a shot of him holding up two fingers like, oh, I have two more transformations after this. And then I was like, well, now I have to make him
I need to make him flip somebody off.
Yeah, obviously.
And it's there for like a second. So
exactly.
Right, who's next?
I'm two guys now.
Sup?
Krillin, no!
Oh, okay!
What? How?
Hey.
And this is my fourth and final form.
What happened to the third form?
No one
I
cares.
don't care what happens, because I'm a Super Saiyan! No reason to
Don't know Yamate!
I'm sorry, what were you on about before?
I'm a Super Saiyan!
Apologies, still can't make it out.
I'm a Super Saiyan!
Again, his body just moving as he's saying it.
Pluck, pluck! I had a lot of fun with that Foley.
Yeah, sorry. I know I'm pausing a lot. Just, I loved working on this because I got to do all the stupid shit.
And now to finish the...
Hey, let that Vegeta alone.
And
Big
what the
Green
hell
Dub
is he?
reference.
Oh no! You killed Vegeta!
You know what the best part about that line read is? That was a flub.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no, you killed Vegeta!
Yeah, originally the line was just going to be, oh no, you killed Vegeta, you monster. And then,
You are so decked.
yeah. And
So
I was
you
like-
just decided, okay, we're just gonna work that in there.
Yeah, it just gets cut off by blood, him vomiting up blood. So yeah, that wasn't in the script. That was just, I'm gonna use that flub and I'm gonna do something with it.
Lemons and lemonade.
Oh yeah.
You are so decked!
Hey, King Kai, can you teach us the...
No!
Dang it, nothing's worked. Better use that thing that always works.
Okay, that shot of Goku is so fucking weird. What the hell is going on with
He's got the like proportions of a thumb.
Yeah, why is his chest like that? What in the what?
You could use that as a Rorschach test if you take out all the colors.
Also, yeah, the joke there is that the
King Kai will not teach anybody else anything.
well, no, the fact that the Genki Dama / Spirit Bomb literally never works until Boo.
Yeah, it only works in the movies and Boo.
Yeah, it
And
kills
GT, I guess.
Oh man, its death count in the movies is crazy.
I think it's like 4.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No!
Stop it. That's it. Stopping it myself. What the?
Dominating!
You won, Dad!
And we didn't even lose Krillin. Ah, swizzle sticks.
JK, not dead, lol.
Oh, right in the tit!
Piccolo,
And here's where we made a correction.
didn't you dodge?
Yeah,
That was a correct. That was like we brought this up in episode 30.
Yeah.
But somebody posted a comment there. It's like, why didn't you say, why didn't you dodge? Or at least, probably a few people made that, and we were just like, damn it!
Yeah, honestly, damn it. I have nothing on that. I'm just like, well, and at the time, I don't even know if we planned on doing it in Kai, but when we got to Kai, we definitely made sure to fucking do it.
Yeah.
This ruffles my jammies.
I also love Ruffles My Jammies.
Take Piccolo and leave.
Okay.
Okay, so what's going on here?
I am the super sandwich! Ah, frick!
Spaghetti.
Well, Goku's dead.
Really?
Probably not.
King Kai, we have the things.
Do the thing!
Well, that didn't quite work like I wait. Is that a dragon?
Yeah.
Bye. Wait! Make me immortal!
It's just fuck you, I'm a dragon in reverse.
Oh,
that's
really?
all that is. Yeah.
Fuck
it's
you,
just-
I'm a dragon.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Fuck you, I'm a dragon.
And I'm here too!
What the goddamn shit just happened?
Hey.
You f***ed me! You f***ed me, you monkey!
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. No, Freezer don't know Yamase!
Oh, I'm confused.
It looks
here
like
we
the
go.
dragon brought every person on Namek to Earth.
All of them?
Hey guys.
Even used the Dragon Ball footage for it.
Yeah, well, I needed the exact shot. Luckily, he's already tattered up, so it worked. But that is a reference to it's kind of a semi-Dragon Ball meme. It's really just the delivery.
It's one of my favorite line reads of all time.
Yeah, because so in Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, and
the final arc when he's fighting Goku, like Goku and Piccolo Jr. are fighting in the tournament.
he puts a hole through Goku's like
Chest, like,
shoulder
right there.
Yeah, it's like
it's
right-
big.
It's one of the most violent injuries we see in the show, just because of like
up to that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And but then like Goku gets back up and he's like, "Ha! You missed all my vital organs."
All of them?
Yeah. The fucking because this is at this point, Sabbath was still kind of doing the monsters taking
Gargling
which again. Very glad he moved away from. Honestly, losing all of the monster
A
texture.
part of me misses it, but
Yeah, I mean, nowadays though, it actually kind of makes Piccolo sound cool, whereas like that old.
but this was edgy, like 3-year-old Piccolo. So
he's honestly that
edgy
sounds
toddler.
It sounds really funny. He's actually putting on the gruffness because he's trying to act cool. Okay, you know what? That's my headcanon. He's trying to act like Demon King Piccolo.
Dying.
Do you have any last words, sir?
Hi, me.
I am hilarious, and you will quote everything I say.
He'll be missed.
Hi, Nate.
And bored. See ya.
What? Get back here!
Constructo disc. How? I love this bit here.
So, which way's your ship?
Splat.
Way.
The arm falling down.
Best part is that's the same hand
that was flipping off.
That was flipping off.
You just removed the other finger.
Yeah, I removed the other finger, and I don't remember. I know we wrote that his arm was supposed to fall down. I know. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
we
that was
did.
in the script.
Yeah, but like, I'm really glad that I was able to make it work the way that I did because I was.
Again, this was another case of like we didn't know where you'd get the footage. We're like, he's gonna find a hand.
Yeah,
or you were going to get somebody to draw the hand.
I did. God damn it!
You found the hand.
Although now that I think about it, I think that's the wrong hand.
Frieza's all rights. Or all lefts.
Yay!
I love Moscow's delivery on that.
Yeah, that fucking giggle.
Yay!
And unsubscribed.
2014.
By the way, that's actually you singing Dragon Soul.
Yep.
So, I don't know if you actually held it that long. Though.
I did.
Yeah.
For like, I can hold a note just fine. Screaming is a different thing because that's a lot more air.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah.
But yeah, that's those are the Kais.
Kais 1 and 2.
Kais 1 and 2. There are technically 3 more Kais.
There are 3 more Kais.
Technically,
there's 2.9, 3, and 3.5.
2.9, which is actually just a full episode.
Yeah, it's a full. Oh my God! When we get there, we're gonna have a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. But first, we have to get to the part that it actually covers. But before that,
we have to do
Cooler's Revenge. Cooler's Revenge.
I don't know why they called it that.
I don't know. It's because Cooler's getting revenge. You know Cooler. Everybody knows Cooler. He's from Return of Cooler. But we'll be getting to that next time
on this thing
that we
are
doing.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.